Okay, so Mario Kart for the N64, Super Mario Kart 64, was Mario Kart 64. Probably one of the greatest racing games of all time, and probably considered by many, well, Mario Kart Double Dash is probably reasonably a lot of other people's favorite Mario Kart game, but as far as the N64 goes, there's always, every new console that comes up, there's always like a Mario Kart game and a Zelda game, and you get the idea. But in Mario Kart 64, you can race people, you can race yourself with time trials. There's also, you can race with, like, there's battle mode, yeah, typical balloons and all that. And then you have, like, what is known as a Grand Prix, where, like, you race everybody else, and depending on, like, if you do 50cc, everybody goes slow, and the AI is not really as bad. 100cc, everybody goes immediately fast, and you know, everybody's like on normal difficulty, and then you start doing like 150cc, and then, you know, everybody's like going like 100, you know, everybody's like on hard mode and all that. Mario Kart games usually aren't like really too difficult, but at the same time though, they can sort of be, depending on like what happens. There's like a lot of blind luck too. Like, for example, the blue shell was introduced in Mario Kart 4, or no, wait, no, Mario Kart N64, and the blue shell really screws a lot of people. I'll be honest, it always seems to screw me over. Then you have like what is known as rubber banding AI, where, like, you know, they'll go faster than you can in some aspects and you won't be able to catch them. I don't know exactly what triggers it, but it's like, that doesn't always happen, but sometimes it does, and some weird luck, but Mario Kart games are really cool though. Another one you could really focus on is, let's see, what else is there, like, okay, so in Mario Kart you play as 8 characters. You have Yoshi, Mario, Luigi, Bowser, Donkey Kong, Toad, and I believe Wario, and there was somebody else. I can't remember off the top of my head. Oh, was it Koopa? Or was Koopa not in that game? Koopa wasn't in that game, was he? No, it's somebody else. But anyways, the idea is that when you play these games, like, everybody's like their own character and all that. I think Toad and Yoshi are like, yeah, Peach, sorry, that's who it was. Yoshi and Toad are like the fastest characters in the game. Yoshi is like sort of like a mid-weight class, and Toad's like light, so like you can push him around a little bit and all that, which is kind of makes sense. I think at the same time though, what was it, like, certain characters are better than others, but at the same time though, you know, everybody's got like their own personal, you know, it's like kind of like a gimmick with it, you know, like some characters are better at picking up items than others are, like once you run over the item blocks and all that. I don't know if that's 100% true. I know that's in Double Dash, like everybody's got like their own hidden abilities and all that, and everybody's got like also got like their own like specials and all that, and there was some characters that get everybody's specials depending on like who they land on and all that, which is actually pretty cool, but anyways. Oh geez, how do you put it? All the Mario Kart games they're fun. They really are. But at the same time though, Mario Kart 64, you can play with friends, and, you know, it doesn't require the expansion pack, if I'm not mistaken. You know, so that's good. And so the cups that you have the mushroom, the flower, the star, and then the special cup. And I think there's mirror mode too in Mario Kart 64. It's 150cc mirror mode, so hard mode, it's like very hard or something like that. I don't know if that was not until Mario Kart Double Dash or whatever it was. Yeah, it was Double Dash, I think it was when it was first introduced. And then, you know, Mario Kart Wii, and then all the other ones. You know, it was pretty cool, it really was. It's a little bit unfair in some aspects, especially if you like go back to like Mario Kart Wii, for example, like when everybody had to like try to get like the 3 stars next to their name. You had to like beat every single CC, getting all the cups and beating all the stars, and it was a ridiculous mess to try to get that 3rd star, but it was okay to settle with 2. But it was never like impossible. It was just like kind of frustrating at some points, because, like, you know, like Rainbow Road, last level, in that first lap, all they have to do is knock you off going like really fast, and you wouldn't be able to get it. I know Mario Kart Double Dash did the same thing to get the 3 stars. Or on the DS, sorry. But with Super Mario 64 though, it was pretty much like, you know, you had, everybody has like their own individual level. circuit, and there's 16 levels in the game. And at the end of the day, when you really play these games, you'll notice that, like, there are certain things that happen in the N64 version that the later versions don't have necessarily. Like, for example, like certain obstacles have been changed, and there's even been like certain things that have been patched too, like certain glitches. But you know, this is like every Mario Kart game when you really look at them. You know, it's really cool. It really is, like all these things that the game designers put into the games just to see what people come up with and what they do look like, because you wouldn't really know what is in them until you really play them. But again, like I said, you know, like Yoshi's got his own level, Donkey Kong's got his own level, Peach has got her own level, Mario's got his own level, Bowser's got his own level, Toad's got his own level. Yeah, Toad does. Luigi's got his own level, and who else? Wario's got his own level. You know, like, but there's, again, like I said, there's 16 different levels, and that's how it's always been. See, the idea is, like, you know, there will be like 16 new cups, and then there will be like 16 past cups, or 16 like other levels. There's 4 racetracks in 1 cup. Keep that in mind. And then like there's, it's really cool. It really is. And the music, again, the music's done by Koji Kondo. Did a really good job with them. And like always, usually when you go to the last lap, the music's much faster, which is actually pretty cool. And there is, let's see what else was there. You know, it's not like F-Zero where you're going like 1,200 miles an hour, but it's like, you know, it's still Mario Kart, so you're going like reasonably, like, let's say, what was it? Like you were going like 50 miles an hour, possibly. Pretty close. 50 miles an hour. Pretty good. Still speed for a go-kart versus like something that defies gravity and whatnot. It'd be pretty cool if they made like another racetrack that took place like on another planet though, not just like in outer space. You know, that'd be pretty cool. I think that'd be pretty cool. Because, I mean, and not to mention, like, the newer Mario Kart games, like Mario Kart 8, for example, like, what they did was, like, there was, like, DLC packs you could get. I'm not sure if they were free, because, again, that's not something I really know how Nintendo does that, but I do know, though, for a fact, though, that it essentially was, like, you could get, like, all these maps and all that off the internet. You could pretty much, like, play them, too. So there was more maps, rather than just what you raced on, though, you know what I mean, if that makes sense. The ones that were just in the game, so they like came out with more of them instead. Not sure exactly 100% if that's how true that is, but I know that there was more levels added to Mario Kart 8. So overall, I think it'd be like a great, you know, Mario Kart 64 pretty much talked about like for a Mario Kart game came out in like I think it was 1996 or was it 1994? 1996, I believe it was. It was, it's a little bit different than the Japanese version. Some of the characters have different names, and the title screen is actually, like the opening intro, the Japanese version. You have a bunch of young Japanese kids that are saying Mario Kart in Japanese. And, in the English version, you had, Charles, was it Charles Martinez? The guy who did the voice of Mario, like, welcome to Mario Kart. And, you know, it's pretty cool, it really is. Things that Nintendo puts in the games and all that. It really is. It's really cool, like, how they, you know, people still appreciate these games, like, many years later and all that. So, again, you know, hopefully, you know, again, it's a fun game to pick up with your friends and play. Highly recommend it if you haven't played it. So, again, comment, rate, subscribe, favorite, share. You can reasonably get this game for like around like $40. It's not that expensive, like 100%, but I mean like, but is it worth the money? I would say yeah. You know, play it with your friends and you'll have a good time. You know, there's also hidden secrets in the game, like all these parodies of like, you know, like when you go into the race, they sponsor things like Mario Kart, like 64. They literally were sponsoring stuff, and then Nintendo got sued for certain things, which is actually really interesting. But then again, it's big business, so they don't always make the most accurate decisions, but hey, you know what? They still became successful, so that's good. But anyways, again, comment, rate, subscribe, favorite, share this video with everybody, and if you have any suggestions or just like any game in general, please let me know. I'll be glad to take a suggestion and give you my thoughts on the whole thing.